Good afternoon, people. IOBA, my name is TC, aka Johnny Clyde. Check this out right here. I'm gonna do a little Johnny Clyde video today, so be warned. About 20 years ago, I wrote a book. And yeah, old Johnny Clyde can write a little bit. I mean, I'm not gonna put no real professional writer out of business or nothing like that, but I take the time from every once in a while to scribble down my thoughts on paper. And back in the day, we used to bang the shit out on a hard drive and print it and send it out and manuscript out and see get all the rejection letters and all that. Now you can self-publish. It's a lot easier now. But anyway, I wrote a book back in the day, and I want to talk a little bit about one of the sections in that book because it's kind of a red pill manosphere type book, and I want to get this information out there to these young cats in a language they could probably understand and in a way that they can use it. So here's the deal. Know the difference. Know the difference between a good woman and a fine woman. Now, guys my age, we seen a really good looking woman with a really, nice proportionate body. Just on the surface, she was fine. We said all the time, she fine as a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Angela Bassett is fine as a motherfucker. Halle Berry, fine as a motherfucker. Serena Williams, Venus Williams, Beyonce, all of them fine as a motherfucker. But you got to learn the difference between a good woman and a fine woman. Now, if you can find both in the same woman, well, hell, you wonderful. But she got to be as fine as you need her to be. She got to be able to cook. She got to keep a clean house. She got to take care of herself. She got to take care of you. She got to take care of your offspring. She got to take care of her offspring. She got to take care of any offspring y'all have together. She got to be able to count money and do a little bit of accounting. She got to be able to leap tall buildings in a single fucking bound. She got to do all of this shit and be really, really shapely and proportionate to your liking. She got to be all of them things. And there ain't nobody on this earth got all of those attributes in one person. You ain't never going to find that. You're going to find some combination of it. That's what you're going to find. Ain't nobody perfect. Because if you find a woman with all of that shit going on that I just said, you got to be all of that shit your own self. You dig me? You got to be this bad motherfucker. You got to be that 666 guy plus some in order to match all of that energy. A good woman ain't going to have all that shit. She going to have the key points down. She going to have your back. She going to take care of you if you can't take care of yourself. She going to count your money. She going to do she going to keep your house clean. She going to keep herself together. Now, I'm speaking in relative terms because this good woman I'm talking about, she might not have that hourglass figure. But she going to be a good woman. That's why I said she got to have the right proportions, that you like as a man. So, that part. But she going to be a good, honest, wholesome woman that will take care of you if you can't take care of yourself. She can take care of you and will take care of you if you can't take care of yourself. And you got to have somebody that's willing to do that in your life. Now you get with this fine woman. She look good in the motherfucker. Beautiful. Never take a bad picture, ever. This girl. But she crazier than a shithouse rat a lot of times. beautiful to look at. Take beautiful Facebook posts and Instagram, and she all over this social media looking all good and beautiful and everything, but she dumber than a bag of hammers. How about that right there? It's the same go with niggas. You see some big buffed out dude that's dumber than a box of rocks, but we ain't talking about him. We talking about a good woman versus a fine woman. Also, another fine woman problem is a lot of times they be toe up on the inside. Like they got high cholesterol. They got to take a bunch of pills just to function. They got some bad habits, like they like to smoke cigarettes. They like to flirt with other niggas. They like to be constantly reassured sometimes. They got a lot of deep-seated insecurities, some of these fine women. But they look good. They trophies. Sometimes they trophy wives. And one time I had a whole wall full of trophies. Let me tell you something. Them things need to be polished and tightened and maintained. Otherwise they fall the fuck apart. Same with a fine trophy wife. Get yourself a good woman, brother. Somebody who thinks in long term like you do. Somebody who understands that, doubling up your income is a good thing. You dig me? Now, you don't want nobody, your money is our money and my money is my money. Them type of bitches. That's another good woman. That's another fine woman problem right there. Any money they make is theirs. But your money, that belongs to the two of you. That belongs to the household. That belongs to her kids and your kids and any kids y'all make together. Your money. But her money, that's her fucking money. And all she got to do is look good. No. Good woman, fine woman. Now, if you hit the jackpot and you get a good woman who happens to be fine, right? If you get a good woman who happens to be fine in your eyes, well, you got to cherish that thing, brother. You got to step up to the plate. And you got to be the best version of yourself. Otherwise, you'll take your good woman and make her crazy. And then some dude will come along and see her, and you done fucked her head all up. Now she crazy. And now he got to deal with a crazy woman who used to be a good woman. You see how that shit work? Don't be fucking with people's heads. Let me tell you something, man. Matters of the heart you shouldn't play with. You really shouldn't. Because the human mind is a really complicated place. And you can really do some damage to people psychologically by fucking with them when they really care about you. So if you get you a good woman, and your good woman happen to be fine right along with it, well, then you got the best of both worlds, and you should make the best of that relationship as a man. But you gotta know the difference. You gotta know the difference. You can't go just by what you see. Because you're going to learn early if she crazy or not. You're going to learn early if she narcissistic or not. Because they like to say men are narcissistic. I made them look that word up one day. It wasn't what they thought it was. But I digress. But she can't be that. She can't be narcissistic and all in love with herself and fuck anything you got to say. She can't be all about that. She can't be one of them women who think that it really is all about her. Because they do. I've had women tell me that. It's going to always be all about me. Well, you got to get the fuck away from her then, don't you? Because she ain't going to never really give a shit about you. And she looked good than a motherfucker. She looked really, really nice. Really good looking woman. But it was all about her. You dig me? You see where I'm going with this? So, be careful out there. Be careful out there with your feelings, with your money, with your time, with your emotions. And don't fall for somebody with, just because they fucking look good. Sometimes, right, you'll get with some woman who really looks nice, but is a total asshole to you. And you be going back and forth with her, back and forth with her. And every once in a while you on the backside, you might run into a woman who really good for you. But you sabotage that relationship because you're trying to make this fine broad change into something that she can never be. And you waste a year, year and a half, 2 years waiting for this broad to wake up when this one over here is the one you really need to be focusing on. This one over here might not be as whatever as this one over here, but this one, this girl, this regular woman working a regular job is the one that you need for the long haul, not this eye candy bullshit. Good woman versus fine woman. Know the difference, all right? Take that with you. Don't forget to like my video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, please and thank you. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. TC, and I'm out. Peace.